Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
This is the Weather Extreme video for Thursday, the 5th of January. James Spann here. Warming trend will headline the forecast in the short term. Maybe a little rain over the weekend. Let's get in there and talk about it. First off, some of the Skycam shots around the Alpha Skycam network. And ooh, that was so nice. Wow. We captured that as the sun was going down a little before 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon. That, of course, coming from the Phoenix All Suites down in Gulf Shores. Just incredible. Love those sunsets over the water. And we'll have about one more month of that before the sun begins to go down back over the land down there. There's this morning's view coming from Fayette up in northwest Alabama. There's the Hamilton Skycam. Looks like maybe some low clouds or fog up there in northwest Alabama. That's First Baptist Church of Hamilton. And there's that Gulf Shore Skycam this morning where things are nice and quiet overlooking the public beach. On the water vapor satellite view, that little trough that brought the high cloud yesterday, that's on to the east. Have a northwest flow aloft, dry air. We'll watch that little upper low that's just west of the Davis Mountains in southwest Texas. That could bring a little rain by the time the weekend gets here. Temperatures this morning is expected, not as cold as yesterday, but most spots do have a light freeze. 32 for the Birmingham airport at 5 o'clock, but we're expecting mid-50s today, and how about mid-60s tomorrow? And around the nation, I'd say temperatures are seasonal, about where they should be for this time of the year. Still very quiet around the nation. Got some wind issues up north. And again, this morning, a freeze down in central Florida, around Jacksonville, Tampa Bay, Orlando. But this will be the last of the series of freezes for those folks until probably in about a week. They'll have another one toward the end of next week. And the rain for the next 5 days, valid through Monday evening, suggesting 1/4 to 1/2 inch for much of the state. All right, model fans, let's take a look. This is the GFS, the Global Forecast System, the 06Z run, valid at noon today at 500 millibars. Northwest flow aloft, a little upper low, just below the Rio Grande in northern Mexico. And down below that, a sunny day today, highs mid-50s, maybe upper 50s in spots. Note the GFS is showing 58. Tomorrow, mid-60s, sky partially sunny. And as we start the weekend on Saturday, kind of a wavy zonal flow. We note that strong energy out in the western states out there in Utah and Nevada. Down below that, there's the deal. You know, cloudy, a little light rain at times. Nothing too bad. Highs should be in the, well up in the 60s. In fact, the NAM is showing 67 on Saturday. Pretty much the same deal on Sunday. Cloudy. Chance of a little light rain in spots, but not a continuous type thing, not really a washout. The GFS is showing 67, very mild. All right, Monday, pretty strong system out there over West Texas. We'll keep an eye on that. Down below that, no real change. Cloudy, maybe a few showers. The better rain probably over the northern half of the state. And again, well up in the 60s. The GFS is showing 68. And Tuesday, that feature gets closer. Now, this is a lot of dynamic forcing here. You know, if this were like March or April, you'd be worried about severe weather. We'll take a look. This is the surface chart at midday Tuesday. And that obviously looks pretty wet with rain, maybe some thunder. We'll go to Wednesday. That strong feature lifting northeast, just northeast of Alabama. And down below that, the surface low is located around Lynchburg, Virginia. 996 millibars with some wraparound moisture. Pulled up the instability. This is for Tuesday night at midnight. Just a little sliver of surface-based instability, and often the GFS will underdo this days in advance in January because it kind of skews toward climatology. So we'll keep an eye on that, and if the instability values come up, we might be dealing with strong storms here late Tuesday or Tuesday night, maybe even severe weather. Not out of the question, so we'll keep an eye on that. Thursday, it looks cold. Big old vortex sets up around Lake Michigan, and down below that, cold air begins to flood much of the nation. The 540 line is down to Birmingham. That would suggest highs dropping back in the 40s. And the next day, Friday the 13th, even colder. Maybe a high close to 40. And on Saturday the 14th, that trough is sharpening up. And that might be the coldest day, if this is right, on Saturday the 14th, with a high only in the 30s. And probably in there we'll have a morning with lows between 15 and 25 like we've had in recent mornings here. So looks much, much colder by the end of next week and that following weekend. Got there a few more days. This is January 18th. Very cold trough or vortex up over the northern part of Hudson Bay, a fast zonal flow underneath that. And again, you got to watch that now. It's a pretty cold high over Minneapolis, St. Paul, 1,036 millibar high with, and that kind of seeps south. And of course, that obviously, even with those warm thickness values, I don't think that would happen. But it's somewhere on the periphery of that mess up north, there could be some icing. And on the 20th, that looks mild and showery, and the cold air stays north. And again, we'll watch for signs of a pattern change out there. And I think it will change this winter, but nothing at this point. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And if you live around here, we invite you to watch us on television this evening. ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.